Breaking news that has the entire world talking. Piers Morgan has just dropped a brutal bombshell on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after their latest, very public embarrassment. What happened inside Los Angeles' Dodger Stadium has set the internet on fire. And Morgan's savage two-word response is going viral globally. This isn't just a celebrity squabble. It's a devastating blow to the couple's image, a moment that could finally destroy the power couple brand they've spent years building. Welcome to Royals Explored, where we uncover the stories behind the palace walls and beyond the spotlight. Stay tuned, because this time, the humiliation was global, and the reaction was merciless. It started as what should have been a glamorous date night. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrived at Dodger Stadium to watch the Los Angeles Dodgers face off against the Toronto Blue Jays. Both wore matching blue baseball caps, smiling for cameras, sitting in luxury VIP seats worth thousands. But as the big screen panned toward them, the night took a brutal turn. According to eyewitnesses, as soon as the couple appeared on the Jumbotron, the crowd began to boo, loudly. Multiple social media videos show Harry looking visibly uncomfortable while Meghan nervously brushed her hair and tried to smile through the awkwardness. For a couple used to global attention, this was different. This was rejection, live and in public. Within minutes, clips flooded X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And leading the charge was none other than Piers Morgan, Harry and Meghan's loudest critic for years. Morgan shared a TMZ headline that read, "Prince Harry and Meghan Markle booed at Dodger Stadium." And his response? Just two icy words, "I'm shocked." The sarcasm was obvious and brutal. Those words carried the weight of years of criticism and resentment. Morgan wasn't shocked, he was vindicated. The reactions to Piers's post were explosive. Supporters of the couple called him cruel and obsessive. But many others agreed with him completely. One user wrote, "Disrespectful couple booed for many reasons." Another joked, "Hollywood cheers. LA boos. The royal plot twists never stop." And a third added, "Imagine being booed wearing the home team's hat." Still, not everyone bought the story. Some viewers claimed they heard no boos on the televised broadcast. Others argued that the videos circulating online were edited or exaggerated. But by then, it didn't matter. The idea of the world's most famous couple being booed in their adopted home city had already spread like wildfire. Body language expert Judy James analyzed the couple's photos from the night, and her findings were revealing. She noted that while Harry smiled at Meghan, his teeth were clenched, suggesting inner tension. Their posture, she said, was guarded, showing mood fluctuations and nervous awareness of the crowd's hostility. In short, and the smiles were forced. Even if they didn't hear the boos clearly, they felt the energy. And for a couple obsessed with controlling their public image, that's the worst humiliation of all. This isn't just about one baseball game. It's a snapshot of how the world now views Harry and Meghan, and the shift is dramatic. When they left the royal family in 2020, the world was sympathetic. They said they wanted privacy. They said they wanted peace. But since then, we've seen Netflix docuseries, Spotify deals, memoirs, and red carpet appearances. The irony is obvious. They fled the spotlight only to build a brand out of it, and now the public seems to be pushing back. The boos weren't just about that night. They were about the years of overexposure, contradictions, and perceived hypocrisy. Piers Morgan's feud with Meghan Markle dates back years, all the way to her Oprah Winfrey interview. When Meghan accused the royal family of racism and said she felt suicidal, Morgan publicly questioned her claims, leading to his dramatic exit from Good Morning Britain. He stormed off live TV rather than apologize, later saying he refused to believe a word she said. Since then, he's been relentless. Every documentary, every controversy, he's there to call them out. To Piers, this moment at Dodger Stadium wasn't cruelty. It was karma. And judging by the online reactions, many agreed. The bigger issue isn't one embarrassing night. It's the slow erosion of the Sussex brand. Their multi-million-dollar Spotify deal collapsed. Their Netflix projects have underperformed. Polls show their popularity at record lows in both the UK and the US. For a couple who once symbolized modern royalty, they're now viewed by many as overpaid celebrities chasing relevance. The boos at Dodger Stadium were a symptom, not the disease. Their message of being misunderstood victims no longer connects. Instead, they're seen as detached, privileged, and constantly complaining. A dangerous perception for two people who built their brand on empathy and authenticity. If They can't find support in Los Angeles, the city of fame, and forgiveness. Where do they go next? Their critics are louder than ever, their allies fewer, and their credibility increasingly questioned. Meanwhile, back in the UK, Prince William and Princess Kate quietly continue their royal duties with grace, drawing a stark contrast to the chaos of the Sussexes' public life. So, were Harry and Meghan really booed? Maybe, maybe not. But what's clear is that public sympathy has shifted, and Piers Morgan's two-word tweet captured that change perfectly. "I'm shocked," a line dripping with sarcasm, but echoing what many are now thinking, that the fairy tale might finally be over. What do you think? Were the boos real, or was this blown out of proportion? Has the public finally turned on Harry and Meghan?